Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everyone. Welcome to the Rebuild Ownership Hackathon Kickoff. I'm your host today. My name is Cassie. I'm the head of BD at Dataverse OS. So why rebuild ownership? If you ever face problems that Facebook and Google take your data and selling you as a product to advertisers, and you open your phone, get to see the content that you did not ask for, you are in the right place. Rebuild ownership is meant to take back control of our data ownership with the help of Web3. So again, huge welcome to the Rebuild Ownership Hackathon hosted by Dataverse OS. This is the first of our hackathon series, meaning we'll have many more coming in the future. So keep an eye. So I want to start off by talking some numbers. We've so far have 300 plus hackers registered to hack and $12,000 in the prize pool. We've got 3 media partners, 5 system partners, and 12 community partners, which I want to give huge shout outs to. Our media partners are Give Research, Penn News, Foresight News. Our ecosystem partners, who are also our bounty providers, are Ceramic, Lit Protocol, BlockPi, Particle Network, and Polybase. Our community partners are Developer DAO, Aspecta, Tintingland, Puny DAO, the Phoenix Guild, Chain9 Web3 Meetup, HyperDart DAO, Hack for Bengal, Polygon Guild Jaipur, Polygon Guild Gucci, Be Water Community, and also our platform partner, Devfolio. So let's talk about what's going to happen in the next 3 weeks. We will start with some team information, how to get help at all, what's the schedule like, and finally, speakers, workshops, and judging and submission. So first and most importantly, please join our Discord. You will see under Hackathon, we have many sub-channels where you can find a teammate, you can ask any questions to any protocols, and just generally hang out with other hackers. Here's the QR code if you want to scan that. Also, there's a link of our Discord group. So when it comes to team formation, max 5 people are allowed in the team, and there are 3 ways you can find teammates. First, you can go on Devfolio, find a teammate function to find teammates, or you can go to Dataverse Discord group to find teammates, and you can go to Dataverse developer group on Telegram to find teammates. Don't be shy, introduce yourself, introduce your skills. You might just find the right match for you. So this is our schedule for the next 3 weeks. From now on, you have 2.5 weeks to hack. And on the week of June 12th to the 16th, we'll be holding all the workshops. And so if you want to learn these tech stacks, definitely come and check them out. And the submission deadline is June 25th, end of day. This is the first time I'm mentioning it. I'm definitely going to mention it more times later, just so everyone can remember that. And the judging will happen on the June 26th to July 4th. And winner announcement will be on the July 5th, 12 p.m. midday, GMT plus 5:30. And that will happen on Devfolio, on our Discord, and on our Twitter. So if you haven't followed our Twitter yet, give it a follow. If you haven't joined Discord yet, please do now. And we have a beautiful lineup of speakers and workshops for you. We have Xiangyu, the COO of Dataverse OS, Hayden, head of developer relations at Particle Network, Albert, chief scientist at BlockPi Network, Justina, head of developer relations at Ceramic Network, Shaki, head of developer relations at Polybase, and Debbie, head of developer relations at Lit Protocol. These are probably the best people you can learn their technology from. So definitely don't miss the workshops that they will be holding, and reach out to them on Discord if you have any questions. We've already have 4 workshops planned, which is listed on our Devfolio site under schedule. So add this to your calendar, but if you can't make it, don't worry, we'll record everything and make sure to post the video. So when it comes to judging and submission, the submission deadline, again, is the 25th of June, end of day, GMT plus 5:30. And our work must be from scratch. You cannot build some pre-existing personal project, and only registered hackers are eligible to win the prizes. So if you haven't registered yet, go ahead now. We pushed back the deadline of registration, so you still have time. And if you have friends you want to invite to your team, please do it as soon as you can. The submission will be through Devfolio, and here's something that I really want to emphasize on. So please pay attention if you're zooming out. If you want to apply to multiple bounties, for example, some tech stacks are already integrated, you can apply to all the bounties, but you must submit to all these tracks on Devfolio during submission, meaning you have to click on all these tracks when you're submitting. Otherwise, it will only be considered that you applied for one track. And the submission guidelines are the standard Devfolio submission guidelines. So you got to have a project name, a catchy tagline, the problem your project is solving, the challenges you're running into while building this project, tech stacks that you were using for your project, and a video demo that will be around 4 minutes, and some pictures of the product if you have, and we would really appreciate if you could attach your GitHub repo so we can take a look at that as well. So a good video is very important, and 4 minutes sounds very short, but definitely could take 4 hours to take. So definitely don't prepare this last minute. Try to do it as soon as you can, and try to make it as good as you can, because that would be a very important factor for judging. All right, finally, we get to talk about the exciting part. So when it comes to bounties and tracks, we already mentioned there's 12K US dollars in the prize pool. And we've got 6 bounty providers. First is us, Dataverse OS. So we are the Solvent Data operating system, which coordinates Web3 protocols among users and varied applications. We're offering 3K in USD for the most inventive use of Dataverse. The first place, 1,500, second place, 1,000, and the third place, 500. Next up, Ceramic. Ceramic is a decentralized data network that powers an ecosystem of interoperable Web3 applications and services. And Ceramic is offering 1,500 for best DAO collaboration tool building using ComposeDB on Ceramic, and 500 for best technical guide for encrypting ComposeDB data using Lit Protocol. Next up, Lit Protocol. Lit Protocol is a decentralized key management network powered by threshold cryptography. And Lit is providing 1,700 for the best 3 projects using Lit Actions and PKPs, and 300 for most creative use of Lit Protocol. Particle Network. Particle Network is a leading provider of comprehensive solutions for Web3 application development. And Particle is providing 2,000 for the best dApp using Particle SDKs. First prize gets 1,000, second 600, and third prize 400. BlockPi. BlockPi Network is a multi-chain globally distributed RPC provider dedicated in offering high-quality RPC service with the best possible performance, low latency, great stability, and low cost. And BlockPi is offering 1,000 for the best 3 projects for embedded RPC response caching. Finally, we have Polybase. Polybase is a Web3 replacement for Firebase, Postgres, and Supabase with native support for wallet-based permissions, token gating, and ZK proofs. And Polybase is offering 700 for the best decentralized exchange built on Polybase, and 700 for the best integration with Chainlink functions, and 600 for the best decentralized NFT marketplace using Polybase. You can find more details on Devfolio and on our Notion page, which is linked to Devfolio. There's more description about the bounties, and there's some ideas, some guidance. And if you have any questions, again, don't be shy, ask them in Discord. And finally, we want you to also pace yourself. Don't exhaust yourself, especially don't exhaust yourself in the last minute. Get enough sleep, and also ask as many questions as you can. There's nothing as stupid questions, so just put yourself out there. And finally, we also want you to have fun and building something that can contribute to the Web3 world as well, especially taking back control of the data ownership. All right. Thank you everyone for watching this video, and please follow us on Twitter, that is Dataverse OS, and join our Discord group for all the news and talk to each other, just generally hang out, exchange ideas, and good luck hacking.